What is going on today, guys? We're back here again with another Firstborn Adventure vlog. Today we get to work on the van again. So we diagnosed a few issues off camera, and it's a little worse than I thought it was gonna be. The thing is I didn't notice them until after I bought the dang thing, which is always how it goes whenever I buy something. I always buy it and then find more stuff wrong with it after I get it home. Always happens. It's always my fault, obviously, but we've got about an hour and a half drive to go to the van, and if you can see, I suppose you guys probably can't tell, but it's actually just starting to rain right now. It rained all day yesterday, and where I'm working on my van, we're working in the dirt, so we're kind of hoping that it's not too muddy for us to work. If it is too muddy, I've got a few parts that I don't have to be on the ground to do, so we'll knock those guys out first. But once we get there, I'll kind of have some stuff to go over with you. And I also did film some stuff last weekend when I was there. So in my first video of working on the van, if you haven't already gone back and watched part 1, make sure you go back and watch part 1 right now. Stop watching, go watch part 1 right now. But anyway, I have done the thermostat. The thermostat has been dealt with. I did not take it to the shop and have them do it. I actually did have the shop take care of the brake line, so the brake line has been dealt with, and that is where we found out what else is wrong with the van. But stick around later in the video and you'll find out what's going on. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's some fabricating that needs to be done, so we're going to handle that. I'm not a welder or a fabricator myself, but Zach himself is, so he's helping us out with that project. We're going to be there in a little bit under an hour, or no, a little bit over an hour, sorry. But once we get there, I'll give you an update and we'll get there. Just pulling in, getting to the van right now. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get my truck parked up. We just got off the phone with my cousin. Sounds like he's gonna be heading over here to help me work on this thing for a little bit. And as you can see, it's raining out. It's raining more than enough that I want to be working in. So he asked his boss to see if we could bring it over to the shop. We're going to try and bust out the resistor and the tensioner before Zach gets home from work. So then when he gets home, we can figure out what we want to do. Then we can hook the power back up on the van and bring that over to the shop. Before I forget, here's a few clips of us working on the van last weekend, and then I'll show you the parts that we got going. Well, as you can see here, there's some things missing. Last night we got into some stuff. Zach decided to start pulling the old thermostat apart. Ended up having to take the alternator off, bolts out of the AC condenser. Yeah, it was late last night. Oh, would you look at that? She lives again. Living. Needs attention here. Needs a little more. Waiting for it to open up right now so you can fill it up with some more fluid. Not leaking. That's good.
More work to be done.
Yeah. Look at this. Got the Bluetooth. Gotta weld this shit. Why?
She's rounding off. Well, there's supposed to be a square hole and it just rounded, so we're gonna make it permanent. Snappy.
Well, we're gonna get a list made up, get some parts ordered, so that we can do some pondering and figure out what Zach's gonna do, because I'm no welder or fabricator, so get that figured out. Once I get some parts ordered, I'll try and get them over here so I can keep working on it. But until then, let you know when we get the parts and what we got ordered. Well, we got 2 of the parts that we need in the van. Looks like the other ones got delivered in the mailbox, and I'm guessing maybe one of them's in Zach's house. So let's go check that out real quick. Let's see what we got in here. Are they in there? Oh, would you look at that? Get out of there. The old Rock Auto. Come on, you can do it. That's what we needed. Right there, that's what we needed. Let's go rummage through Zach's house and see if we can't find the last part that we need. Well, joke's on me, Zach's house is locked. We ain't getting in there. I'll show you what we got for now. So we're in the van and we got some parts in front of us. Let's show you what we got here. How this thing works here is it's a resistor, and this is what runs your cooling, your fan, your blower motor fan. Why can't I ever spit out what that is? So say you're having an issue where this doesn't work on 1, 2, or 3, but it only works on 4. So that usually is the common issue of a resistor. This is what controls your speeds on your blower fan. And this is literally only like a $10 part. It was actually like an $8 part, but it cost me like a couple more dollars to ship. And then right here, if you know anything about vehicles, this is a leaf spring shackle. And what that does is hold your leaf spring up. And we actually have 2 of them. You're gonna see later in this video, if you stick around, why we need that, because we might have a big issue in the back that needs fabricating to reattach. Get the hint? Get the hint? But yeah, we have 2 of those. One is a major need and the other side has a hole in it. I'll tell you that right now. And then that's why we're replacing them, is because they're junk. And then lastly, this is your tensioner. This is what holds tension on your belt. And the one that's in the van right now is not that bad, but when the van's running, you can see it moving back a little bit. And that's not really a good sign. That's a sign of wear and tear, just over time. Vehicles with longer miles, more miles I should say, they will have that issue. It's just a wear and tear item. Over time they go bad and they lose tension because it's spring loaded, and springs don't hold their tension all the time. But yeah, that's what we have so far. I did order one other part, and that other part is the output shaft seal on the tranny, because remember in part 1, if you watch part 1, you would know by the pine cone, that is where the output shaft seal will go. So we have one of those. I'm not sure if it's here or not. I want to say it's here. It said it got delivered, so it should be here. Zach said it was in the box that's in the van here, but I don't see it in there. If you never ordered anything from Rock Auto and you don't know what Rock Auto is, every time Rock Auto sends you a package, they send you a mint old magnet. And look at that. It's a Yoda. A minty old Yoda. Ain't that something? Well, we grabbed the right tools that we need. We just needed a little 1/4" ratchet with an 8mm. We got a resistor. And if you come over here to the old blower motor box, which fortunately This is a van, so she's right here, easy to get to. This is what we need to take off right here, that bolt and that bolt, and that thing should slide right up on and out of there. Most vehicles it would probably be a lot harder to get to, because don't quote me on this, but I want to say most vehicles it would be in your dash, hidden, and it might be hard to get to. I could be wrong, because it actually might be underneath your glove box. I've never done one on a car, let alone never done one in my life. So let's get this done, get her cracked open. Got our trusty little ratchet wrench right here. Take my glove off so I can feel this thing so I don't drop it. There we go, both screws out. Slide this puppy out of there. Maybe we should unhook the wiring first, make it a little easier on ourselves. There we go, we got her unhooked. Got wire up out of the way there. Pull that up out of there just like that, and boom. Check our parts. Looks the same to me. Looks the same to me. Throw the new one in. And boom, just like that, we got it. Well, we'll be finding out here shortly if that thing works or not. We just got to hook the power back up. We have not hooked that back up yet since we were welding on the rig. You'll see earlier in the video that's why we had that unhooked. Not good to weld on a vehicle when you got all the power hooked up to it. Got our 12mm wrench right here. Sorry I bumped you. Get the power hooked back up on this bad Larry. Switcheroo. Get her snugged up. Good connection on that. Alright, let's test her out. Alright, let's see if she works. Let's test it. Look at that! Look at that! See, a little $8 part is all it took, and now we got blower motor on all 4 settings. How convenient. Now you know, if you are having the same issue, you could fix yours for $10, and you won't have to take it to a shop for them to diagnose it, then fix it, and charge you an arm and a leg to fix something that's $8 and cost you literally 5 minutes to fix. Got all the parts with us? Bring her over to the shop. We got her ready. Let's pull this rig out. We're going to start by taking this tensioner off right now. Got to get the right size first. Well, we got the tensioner adjusted. Got the belt off of there. Now we can start to take the nut off the back side of the tensioner. Down here we got the back of the tensioner. We got to take that bolt off right there. I'm going to take that off real quick and I'll show you. Alright, we got the nut off. Now she slides right out. Look at that. One more thing done. We just gotta slap the new one in, tighten that back up. Got the new tensioner in. Just gotta slap the belt back on. What do you boys got going on back here? Cutting shit.
Cut shit off. We're gonna get the mount off here.
Show me.
We got new bolts, so we cut off this head. We'll cut that top head off of there. Palm those out. Down on both sides here. Give me a little more room because I gotta start cutting all this shit out of here. Putting the new metal up in there. We'll take this bracket because we gotta drill the holes on the new metal.
Watch this trick right here. Zach just taught it to me right now. So if you got a stubborn bolt that don't want to come loose, it's similar to an impact driver. Take it on the head, give her a little punch, and she'll loosen up the threads. Now let's see if she comes loose. Should come loose right away now. There we go. We're getting somewhere. What, you're thinking we gotta do both sides? Might as well, it looks like it's pretty rough.
Yeah, that one had a few miles in it left. But
few miles on it or a few miles left in it?
A few miles left in it.
We'll get it figured out. Check to see if this is the right seal or not. Now that we got the drive shaft off, now we can get under there and compare to see if this is the right seal or not. Double check here. We got a winner. We have a winner here, folks. Get her pulled out. Looks right to me. Nice. Thanks. Throw the new seal on there. We got her all cleaned up. Ready to go on. Alright, peeps. We got drive shaft back on. We got a new output shaft. Let me grab the light here. Drive shaft center. Got the new output shaft seal in it. Let's see what we got going here. What do we got going?
I got the 1-inch band. You see how this has a lip on there? So basically we're going to be cutting out this much. We'll be cutting right to this edge here. We'll be cutting all that out, cleaning the frame up. This will go right up there, and you'll have new holes. You have to drill holes through this.
For the bumper mount.
Yeah, and then the other P. This is the one that goes up the body. Just like that piece sitting up there.
Oh, so that'll go up there?
Yeah.
Right now we're trying to get the bushings out for these shackles so we can put the new ones into the leaf spring.
Put the rosebud on.
Hey, it smells like somebody's doing a burn off.
Yeah. Smells good.
Smells good. Okay, so the next day we're gonna start working on the van. We got a plan already what we got going on. I'll show you kind of what we have planned, what we kind of got done last night. So last night we got all the old shackles and brackets off. We got the new bushings and the leaf springs itself. We got them on both sides. Today the project is going to be get all of this old metal cut out of here so that we can weld in the new metal. That's going to be our first task. It's going to be my job to get everything cut out of here. Going to be a little bit of a project, but we'll get her done. Do the best I can to film the whole process, but no guarantees it's going to be perfect. Check me out. Got my grinding goggles on. Took a set of the old dirt bike goggles. Throw these on so I don't get nothing in my eyeballs. Right now Zach's marking everything out so that I know what to cut out.
You're not gonna cut this though. Cut all this shit out of here. Fan.
Alright, we made some progress here. So I got all, see if I can hold the light, get this light in there. So got all this here ground down flat. Obviously before there was that piece that was right here that we cut out with the plasma cutter. Got that out. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be good. We'll double check with Zach here. He just got back. And then I got this piece ground down. That should be pretty good, flush. Then we got that. That's good enough for now. Zach's bending up a piece. He just went and got more steel so we can bend something up to go from like back here to here, and then we'll obviously keep this back plate because that's pretty good. You wanna double check my work, Dad?
Right, I am your dad.
Is that good as far as
I just keep going. I just,
right here?
just take a piece off of there.
Take this whole thing off?
Yeah. It's just gonna get a new plate. Oh, shit, we got that guy there. Jesus. Oh, it's gonna get a new. Oh, I just cut a piece in half there. Yeah, just cut that thing off of there. Looks like the mount went up there. You should indent it up. Here. Yeah, just grind that thing off. And that piece off.
Alright, Dad.
And then clean up the edge here because I'm going to be welding in here. Clean up that edge.
Okay.
Is that tape over there?
You heard him. Check up on Tristan. See what he's doing over here.
Okay, find a spot to put it. Down.
What are you doing?
Trying to find a spot to put the ground in.
Starter. Hooking up the ground wire from the starter to the frame.
Something. Yeah. That should fix it.
Hopefully that fixes our starting issue once we get that installed. Check up on Zach. Alright, Zach. What are you doing?
And with steel.
Playing with steel?
I gotta make another for the other side. Hammer. Not very well. It's a plasma cutter.
A little plasma work. Cut it out and well, they're in. We're getting somewhere.
Slowly.
Alright, we got everything cleaned up as far as we think. Dad's gonna try to tack this piece in there right now. Got all the spot welds cut out or drilled out on the back side here, so you can fill that in with weld to reinforce that. Getting it all boxed out right now. I'll kind of just take some little videos here and there to kind of show you the process. Right now Zach's got these 3 pieces tacked in there. We got to do a little bit of trimming on the next piece. Make that one fit. But other than that, ready to go. Well, Zach's under there welding. I'm gonna come over here. And these are the bumper brackets. I'm gonna wire wheel them up, get them cleaned up, paint them black. Give you a little update of what we got going so far. So, got Miller boy over here. Miller welding away on this side. We pretty much got everything on this side all welded up. So we pretty much got everything welded. We got bottom plate. We got that plate. This is for the receiver. Receiver that we got a bolt on there yet. We got our receiver right here. Gotta bolt that thing on, but Zach's over here welding away, getting her done. Almost there. Almost there. We're on the final run. Yeah. I think the paint's burning off.
Good. Baking right on.
Is it painted yet? Oh, it's like a brand new frame. Custom.
Custom. Ain't gonna pull Jackson.
Bolting our first shackle bracket on. After being welded up, we got this side painted.
Keep going. Right there.
You like it?
Yeah, let me grab this bolt. You gotta take me for a ride in this thing.
We don't do rides.
Oh, no free rides?
No free rides.
Damn it.
Especially after helping me work on this thing, absolutely not.
What's in there? You get a wrench on it? You can only do it from in here?
Yeah, I can't get a wrench on it out there. 3/4.
Got it?
I think so. Hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Mark this side out here so we can drill this one.
Okay.
Right there?
Yeah.
There, get the one closest to you. Go ahead. Yep.
You good?
Yep. Okay, back one. Okay. Just like that, we got 2 new shackle brackets, all thanks to Zach. Now we just got to throw the receiver on and call it good.
Oh, holy shit.
Watch yourself, hang on to it.
Too short. Oh my, me, I'm just cutting your brand new zebra apart.
Why are you doing that?
Either advanced, not very advanced, or you ordered the wrong one. I don't recommend doing that, but I'm a welder, so it's okay.
You heard him.
It's only a hole in the dirt bike, so.
It's
Don't
not
be
going to be
hauling
used
cars
for
around or
hauling
anything.
trailer. It's literally going to be used for hauling a dirt bike, so I'm not really too worried about it. I'm going to throw the bumper brackets back on and drill one hole out because we need to drill one hole out. Okay, final rendition. It'll pull itself out.
So much rust in the eyes.
Time to throw the bumper back on, see if it fits.
Man, look at that.
Well, we were putting the bumper on and old Milwaukee, she's too strong. Snapped that one right off. And of course, we're out of the bolts that we bought. I bought a little bit of hardware for what we needed, and of course I didn't buy anything extra. Got that welded on there. That one needs to be tightened up. That one's welded. That one needs to be tightened up. And then after that, we can throw the adhesive onto the bumper itself, so then we can stick that back on there. We broke all the clips. As you can see, there's no clips. There's one right there. Not good. That one, okay. That one, no good. That one, no bueno.
Go a little fast. I want to see movement. Shake it.
What?
Shake it. Rock it. Oh yeah, she's going nowhere. Not even a little bit of movement.
Well, that's going to be a wrap on today's video. That will be part 2 of working on the van, and that will be the final part. We are done with everything that we've done with the van. We did what? We did thermostat, tensioner, transmission output shaft seal. Zach welded up the rear shackle bracket mounts. We got new shackles on the
Receiver.
on the leaf springs. Yep, we got a receiver. What else did we do? Yep.
New belt on.
Tristan put a ground wire on. So we had that. Put a new belt on it. Did that as well. And then I think that's pretty much it. But if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See you later.